Good afternoon, Prague News. Today we are meeting on Stadium Strachov. It's one of the largest stadiums all over the world. We're gonna have an interview with famous Tomáš Dvořák. Probably you heard about him by his nickname Floex. I would like to ask you some questions about your projects. First of all, I would like to find out since when you are composing your music.
I got into electronic music, which I would say it's really started quite early, like in my teenage age, maybe 15, 16. I already got into it and started to kind of trying very slowly, experimenting with the computer and so on, because in the time it was really complicated to do electronic music. It was very limited, but slowly I get into it. So quite early, I would say.
Okay, so many years of practice.
Yes.
And how did you come up with an idea to introduce robot Josef to your music, to your performances?
It was kind of funny accident because we had some tour in plan, and our drummer, he had other duties, so he couldn't play with us, and I was trying to resolve the situation. I finally figured out that I could replace him with the robot, basically.
What do you think about robots in music in general? Are they useful? What do you think, they are better, more faster than people? How you would like to compare this?
Well, it's really, for me, funny thing to think about it, because actually our robot, it's not really a robot, it's just kind of puppet pretending to be a robot, but it's just a system of mechanics, or like very simple motors which can, based on the pulses, make some hit. So it's basically like, if you would like to ask me what do I think about synthesizer or drum machine, it's quite similar. So it's not really like something thinking, or it's just another instrument which you can program. So I think about it as another instrument, basically, acoustical instrument.
And how were you inspired to create this robot? Maybe it's also connected with the 100th anniversary of World Robot that was created by Czech people. Was it an inspiration for you?
Actually, not really, but we had anniversary with our robot Josef, which it comes from the game Machinarium, and it had 10 years anniversary. So we were planning some remixes for that project, and we got this idea that we could connect it with it. So this was another reason why we created this robot system. But actually, we made copy of this system for the museum in Brno. It's like Robot Josef 2, and it is now featured on the exhibition, which is made based, I guess, on that anniversary of 100 years anniversary. So there is some connection at the moment.
I would like to ask you about other ideas. Yesterday we had possibility to see your online performance on YouTube. I would like to ask you if you are planning another performances the same like yesterday.
Yeah, it was quite interesting for me. It's really new, because we got this idea to use robot as well as kind of live instrument during the DJ set. So there's like DJ set, and I can improvise this robot live into this DJ set, which is really fun because there is really like lots of organic and spontaneous thing happening. And I would like to continue this thing, but of course now it's really limited with the concerts and performances, so we will see. But I definitely would like to make it again.
Are you planning to introduce more robots, or it will be the one and only?
I think one and only. It's enough. Like, it's not really also like the only robot. There's many drum systems. Many people experiment with it, so it's just one of a kind, I would say.
Is it easier to work with people or with robots?
It's not really like robots. It's just kind of something theatrical maybe, but it's interesting because I have to say it brings lots of emotion by people because they're like kind of trying to figure out what to think about it, and I had really funny moments with it. Like people coming and really being very upset about it, that they were, this thing will replace real drummers and so on. So it's of course just kind of funny thing. And I like to work with both. Like I like to play with different technical things. I do like to make music, so it's all about like synthesizers and technical things, but also I like live element and working with people. That's why I have a band and not playing just live. So both, I would say.
I think it's also very nostalgic for, especially for Czech people, because this word robot was created in Czech Republic. So maybe that's why it will be also more emotional. Your amazing music, plus robot that is strictly connected with Czech Republic.
Yes, hopefully.
I would like to thank you, Tomáš Dvořák, really, Floex, for this amazing interview and for your time today.
Thank you too.